And we're live. Welcome in, guys. I always forget to grab my knife. Hold on. Okay. Now we're live. Welcome in, guys. Happy Wednesday night. Happy hump day night, I guess. I'm going to just keep this on my lap here. I am super pumped. Peep the new. I don't know if this probably looks a little different. I switched everything up in the background again. But welcome to another Fire and Ice mystery box battle. And if you are new to the battles in general and you've never watched or participated yourself, basically, Fire and Ice. Fire is the person that pulls the best valued pops, and the person that pulls the lowest will get the ice. So that is where that comes from. And if you've been here for numerous battles, you know that I have not had good luck. Like, just not had good luck. I won my first battle that I did with the pop enthusiast. He got to take the ice, and then lost 3 battles in a row, tied, lost, and then I won. Actually, I had the highest value, but there was 3 people. So if you were there last week, you would see that I finally did not lose one of these battles. And it doesn't get any better every time you do this. It doesn't get less shocking when you dump a bucket of ice cold water over your head. Ghost, welcome in. Sean, Brian, Steve, Zachary, welcome in, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. But I always love when I have multiple people. However, technically in this case, our guests for tonight count as one person. But we are going to be having the Poppin Duo on, Gabby and Vince. They are a father and son YouTuber duo, father and son, father and daughter. I'm all over the place. Today was a really long day. Gabby, forgive me. She's beautiful. Never be mistaken for a boy. Good God. Father and daughter duo. They are awesome. They were actually one of the first couple of people that I started watching, like Funko people that unboxed Funko Pops. They were the first, one of the first people that I watched when I got into this about 2 years ago. So I'm excited to actually finally be going live with them and be doing something like this. And as much as I adore them, I sincerely hope that it is them who get the bucket tonight. So I know, Steve, I'm horrible. I'm just a horrible human being. How would I ever not make that distinguish? Last, welcome in Floridian. Hello, hello. Illinois, the question mark. Hello. Travis, welcome in, guys. Okay, so also rooting for a win. I am going to bring them on. We are going to chat with them for a little bit, and then we're going to get started. We do have Smy World boxes tonight. And again, if you've been watching, you know that I have horrible luck with Smy World. But let's bring on Vince and Gabby. Welcome in, guys. Father and son duo. I feel like an a-hole.
I said much worse on our channel, so I think that can be forgiven. Actually, I probably
You
said
do have a son.
Yes. So you're partially right.
All right. Welcome in, guys. I'm happy to have you guys on. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Well,
I
don't have really much to worry about because if
Why?
we
'Cause you're not gonna
lose,
get wet?
I'm not technically going to be the one getting wet. So.
She secretly, you know what? She doesn't want to dump the water. She feels bad. My son is upstairs probably mixing the ice right now. So he's hoping for a loss. I think my wife would probably like to see me get doused with ice as well. I'm sure she would. And secretly, I think Gabby would like it too. But, and honestly,
I hear her in the background. Never.
Oh, yeah. No. She's wanted to probably numerous times. So secretly, she probably planted all horrible pops in here. Let's be honest.
That would be great. That I would be on her side. Anytime I don't have to do the bucket is really a plus in my book.
Us girls got to work together.
I feel like tonight might be the night that you're going to be safe, quite honestly. I don't have a great feeling, but I never have a great feeling. Even, it's funny. We open up mystery boxes. Like, we've opened a lot of mystery boxes, and I am probably got the worst luck for this kind of thing. thank God the kids have a little better luck, because I'm the last person that should probably be on a mystery box YouTube channel.
You know, generally, I don't do too shabby in mystery boxes. However, My World particularly has been the cause of my loss in a majority of these battles. They've happened to be My World boxes. So that generally just gives me like a uneasy feeling with this battle. However, a little bit of me actually feels like you might lose. So there's that.
Well, a lot of part of me feels like we're going to lose as well. You know, I'm not a good person to battle, because I feel bad if somebody else loses, quite honestly. So I'm okay with being the lovable loser. So, you know, we can almost just not even open the boxes if you want, and I can go get dumped on, and we could call it a night if we need to. But I guess we could dance in the boxes too. Might be.
That is a chance. Paul, thank you for bringing that up. Actually, there could be another tie. Nobody could have to do it.
Lose? Do we both lose if there's a tie, or does nobody lose?
No, so I've only had a tie once, which was crazy because that was the first time those words ever came out of my mouth when I was talking to, it was the Pop Nook. I don't know if you guys know Blake.
I think so.
And we were in like the background before the live started, and he was like, what happens in the event of like a tie? And I was like, I actually haven't really thought about that. I'm like, because the chances are like us getting exact PPG is kind of crazy.
That is
so we'll wing it. So It ended up being nobody did it. And him and I are going to be going live again, I think on TikTok. And we're going to do a second battle. So we decided not to make us both lose, but yet battle again.
I mean, you know what? If you get a deciding factor in there, I mean, I would probably vote for not doing that as well. So that makes sense.
Yeah. So if it's a tie, we will, if you guys are down, we'll end up doing another battle.
Listen, if there's a tie, I will dump the water over my head. I don't want all these people that are coming. Listen, all the people that are coming out here tonight, they most likely want to see me get doused. I guess from what I hear, and I think I've seen it a couple times, Jesse's lost more than a couple times. So I think it's okay if they see me get one. It's okay. So if we tie, I will take the loss.
Want to see though, Vince, is I think people want to see Gabby dumping the bucket over your head.
You know what? It might be her.
Gabby the bucket, which I'm totally fine with. I think she should be the one dumping the bucket over your head.
That's why she's
here.
Yeah,
when are you going to get another chance to dump a bucket of ice cold water over your dad's head and not get in trouble for it?
That's a good point.
It might be.
You should take that opportunity.
Maybe.
All right, so Vince and Gabby, like I said, I have been watching you guys from when I started. So for the people that may not know or haven't had the pleasure of watching you both, and I mean, your wife and your son, the whole family unbox and do some crazy things over on YouTube, why don't you guys tell everybody a little bit about what you do?
Sure. So we've been open. Actually, we were just talking before. We're actually coming up on 2 years now. So we've been doing this almost exactly 2 years. Mm-hmm. We bought some mystery boxes. Back in the day when it all started for us, we used to open up mystery minis all the time when the kids were probably older, maybe like 5, 6, 7.
Yeah,
probably around there.
Yeah.
So when they were younger, we did mystery minis all the time. So we would buy a case, we'd open them. They like pulling the ones that weren't on the box, the ones that were hard to find. So and those were like mini mystery boxes or kind of way of doing it. So we probably did that for, a couple of years. And then I started collecting Funko. It was probably like 2018, 2019. And then towards the pandemic, like we started getting the mystery boxes. Obviously we had a lot of time during the shutdown. Me and her have always talked about doing something together. We actually had talked for a long time doing a baking channel because me and her bake all the time. So we were going to do that at one point, and it's hard with their schedules. We just don't have a lot of time, but we had a lot of time, started the channel, and it kind of got us to here. Now we open up mystery boxes at least a couple times a week. So
so you guys started with mystery minis and you both kind of started collecting pops together, or did one start
I would say
collecting?
that I probably started the pops a little bit more. She got your first pop was Ariel.
Ariel. Yeah.
And because the Disney stuff, I mean, they are Disney nuts. I mean, our whole family is. I can't just say they are, but as soon as we started getting a couple of those, it really started to snowball, more or less. We actually did, like I said, before we started the channel, we actually just bought some mystery boxes because it was kind of like a bigger version of the mystery minis.
Yeah.
And because we didn't start collecting in like 2015, 2016 and earlier, we loved getting some of those old like OG Disney pops, Meet Marvel, and like getting stuff like that. So mystery box were really, we built a good majority of our collection through mystery boxes, and we had a blast doing it together. Now the whole family collects, so it's become. It wasn't intended to be what it is, but it definitely has turned out, to just be a hobby for really all of us now.
I mean, that's incredible when literally the entire is it just you four, right? You, your
Yes.
wife,
There's
Gabby,
the
and your son?
entire- Yes.
That's incredible. What better than like the entire family getting in on one hobby?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
we've loved it, because now, especially going through the mystery boxes, we have to move stuff out. So we do whatnot, but when we do our auctions, my son maybe doesn't help out as much, but Gabby usually helps out with the auctions. We all are part of really everything that we do with it. We've been able to raise a lot of money for charity over the last, couple years, and we actually started doing that right from the beginning. But we'll do a different charity we make little dog tags that we sell, and they're themed every month in our whatnot auctions, and we donate 100% of the proceeds of that. Our patron, we donate portions of that. Anything that we earn through YouTube. Usually we do like a military charity each month. So, I mean, I think over the last 2 years we've raised over like $7,000, something like that. So it's been pretty incredible, and really with everybody in the community that has supported us right from the beginning, really has just kind of allowed us to kind of transition into that as well.
That's amazing. I mean, $7,000 is a lot of money to donate to charity. Because, I can think of a million things that you can spend money on, but to really go out of your way to work. I mean, auctions, please. We all know if you've done an auction, it's not always super easy. They make it look nice. It's fun to run auctions, but at the end of the day, it's still a lot of hard work when you have to print everything out, get everything packed up. So to be doing that all and then give that back, that's incredible. That is really, I didn't know that that's what you guys do with.
Yeah, basically, we try to, and we try to teach the kids, try to always give back as much as you can. I mean, we didn't start YouTube for an income per se, and we obviously don't make an income. I mean, we don't make a ton of money doing YouTube. I don't know if anybody else knows that or not, but you don't really make a lot, even when you have 3, 4, 5,000 subscribers. You don't make a ton of money, but so really it's just extra for us. We obviously, the mystery boxes are expensive, so we have to sell some of this stuff to buy mystery boxes, and we kind of keep that going. But that little avenue that it's kind of led us to a lot of great people, quite honestly, because we do have a pretty good patron following as well, and our patrons, I mean, support us, and we try to give back as much as we can, and it's been something that we've it's really just been amazing, the whole community, honestly.
So what do you guys do outside of Funko Pops, if you don't mind my asking? When you're not filming or auctioning or whatnot, what do we do outside of the world of Funko Pops?
Outside of the kids, basically everything revolves more or less around them. And I believe that you have a daughter as well, so I know that you know this already, and it'll get worse as she gets older. But
sure.
Yeah, my son does travel soccer, so that's
Oh,
like
wow.
at least a couple days a week. Gabby
Yeah.
does competitive dance, which she dances 4 to 5 nights a week right now. So between soccer and dance, that's pretty much our other hobby and my wife's other hobby because we are constantly shuffling back and forth between everything else. So we've got that, and I mean, literally, that takes up most of her time.
Oh my God, Gabby, you dance?
Mhm.
I could watch. I took dance for 4 years. I went to an art school. So, like, we didn't have like basketball teams or cheerleaders. We had like theater and dance and stuff like that. So, I took dance for 4 years. I took it when I was like a little. I have actually, I feel like I'm going to post that on my story now after this live. I have a picture of me in like this little pink, like tutu, this little hat when I was like 5 years old, like sitting like this. I
Yeah.
did like ballet, tap, jazz, all that stuff. But
Oh, yeah.
I could watch people dance forever. It's one of my favorite things to do is like scrolling through like TikToks and then scrolling through like dancing TikToks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys should make videos. People love to watch people dance, and especially competitive kinds of dancing. Oh my God, that must be so fun.
Yeah, she's good too. I mean, she's a good dancer. She's in choir this year as well. So like they've got a lot of extra. I enjoy it though. I mean, it keeps them busy. It keeps us busy. But honestly, it goes by so quick. I mean, when we started, if you go back to our old, I actually one of my favorite things about us starting a YouTube channel is I've been able to kind of document all this stuff. If you go back to the beginning, she used to stand on a step stool over here, and she
Oh
was
my
only
God.
9. And now the step stool goes away because now when she stands on that same step stool, she's taller than me. So it's funny and it's cool to kind of just go through that with them. Like I said, the hobbies kind of turned into a family thing when we go on vacations. Like we're out of town. Like after this week, we're out of town almost every other weekend between soccer and dance for the next month and a half or something like that. But when we go out of town, we'll do little pop hunts and that kind of thing. So it's really become part of all of our lives, more than just, doing the YouTube stuff.
That's incredible. I am hoping, I mean, my daughter's always down to help. I mean, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. If I'm jumping off a bridge, she's like, I'm right behind you, mom.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what I'm doing. She always wants to help, but I definitely, listen, I don't know what, I feel like 2.5 years ago, none of us knew that COVID was going to hit and a
Right.
lot of people weren't going to be doing what they were doing any longer. And things were going to, I mean, really just completely 360. So I don't know what will happen in the next 5 years, but
Right.
I hope that she gets to like join me in doing all of this stuff. I hope she finds it as fun as, your kids do. That's really an exciting thing because I love this. Yeah. You guys love this. And to be able to share that whole thing with the family is awesome. Paul, I'm engaged to Paul. So
yes.
We both do this for work. It works.
Yeah. And, honestly, it's just, we were already close. Like we would do stuff all the time, but it gives us something to kind of rally around. Like we've had so much generosity from other people in the community that have sent us boxes that we open up together. We've shared tears on our channel in the past before. So it's just, we've had a blast with it. So, I mean, we're going to keep doing it. It's nice now that everybody does it. Cause if sometimes Gabby needs a couple days off or a couple nights off, my son will pop in. My wife has been doing more. So we're all, it honestly it works out better with all of us now than when it was just me and her. And, we're having a blast with it.
That's why we do it. It's not fun, if you're doing it and you're not enjoying doing it, then it feels like another job or chore. So
right.
It was a reference, guys. There's no ledges. Just I will keep my daughter away from the ledge. Don't worry. Okay, go ahead, baby. She's at that like independent stage where she doesn't want help with anything, but she definitely wants to tell everybody what.
Grow out of that. Just so you know that they do not grow out of that. I do not try to help anyone on this side of me ever anymore because Help is not allowed.
No, she's like, "Hey, mom, just letting you know I have to use the bathroom. I don't need you, but that's where I'll be." I'm like, "Oh,
Letting you
okay."
know what? I can relate. I understand that. I'm usually the one telling everybody that I'm going to the bathroom, so it just reverts at some point. At some point, it just goes back the other way.
There you go. Oh man, it's okay, Gabby. When the time comes, your dad will then be back to telling you when he has to go to the bathroom, and then
Yeah,
when he has to
yeah.
change your diapers.
Yep.
Roll switch.
We'll switch. I don't know if you learned something today, so take this life lesson from this little chat here.
It's supposed to be a thank you for taking care of me, not letting me die and making sure I grew up nice, healthy, happy. Now you get to wipe my butt when I'm 80. So
Yes,
it's just a whole recycling thing.
it's the way it goes.
All right. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. Now when it comes down to like getting to
I'm so
opening the box.
convinced that we lost that I'm not nervous at all, quite honestly. But
Wow.
we might as well open it.
They say, people manifest things, and I'm really hoping that Vince is manifesting the bucket of water over his head tonight.
You know what? I have a
Stop
feeling.
thinking that.
I know you guys say that all the time that I'm too pessimistic, but I always just keep on. I keep on coming through. I keep on losing somehow.
As long as it's not me, that's all.
We'll see what
Gabby, though,
happens.
really, take this opportunity, dump the bucket. You'll
I would
feel
love
so
to
much
get
better.
You know what? Honestly, I'd love to get a couple pops that maybe we're gonna keep. I believe there's a soda in here, if I'm remembering correctly as well. That could be the ultimate equalizer, because if there's a soda,
No, Chase or not.
a Chase could just throw this whole thing for a loop.
And I'm a reseller too, majority of the time. So there's a good chance I probably won't keep anything in this box. And then I got to open the soda just to find out if it's a Chase or not. All right. 110, right? These were?
Yes.
Okay. 110.
We opened one of these boxes already. We did put the video out. Not sure if anybody's seen it or not, but we did not make value. We did not make box value. We came in quite a bit under. And I believe it was the cheapest Chase pop that I have ever seen. A $10 Chase pop, and the common was $18. So if that's an omen for what we have here, we'll find out.
I feel like I just had a Chase pop that was the Chase was like $13.
I've seen some low Chases before. I've never seen a $10 Chase before.
Yeah,
It could be
that's
a PPG thing, but unfortunately, we're going by PPG, so you got to take
we can't take the PPG. Probably has it switched, but
right.
yeah. If the common was 18, I would probably guess that those are really flopped. But
That's what I would say.
All right. Is there 2 boxes or is it 1 box straight to the pops?
It was 1, right?
It was, yeah.
You'll remember better than me. I think it's right to the pops. Yeah, it was right to the
I
pops.
think so.
Brown paper.
All right, not double boxed. Whatever. We'll figure it out. So,
yeah, I don't think so.
we'll open them. We'll count how many items we have in it, and then we will rotate back and forth on opening. So you'll pull, I'll pull. Usually, the chat does a good job of keeping up with PPG pricing. That is what we're using. You guys have the HobbyDB scanner.
Yep.
Cool. If something doesn't have a price on PPG, and we've run into this a few times.
Yeah, there could be some new stuff in here.
I think we've done retail, like what it would sell for retail wise. Again, it's only happened twice. So if that is the case, we can either go on Smile World or Funko Shop if that's where it came from and see what the retail is.
Usually if we do, a common at $12 and a exclusive at 15, I mean, I'm good with that, if that makes sense.
Okay. All right, let's crack it open. So no peeking. Try to keep it as much of a mystery to yourself as to the my please just. So I got a little notepad. I will be, I'll keep track of the prices of each item
You can
as we pull it out. Let me get this.
So noisy.
Is this bad?
What?
Well, the last box, I only feel 2 pops.
No, that could be
That's
good.
it? Total?
Yeah, I only
You
feel
know what
2
I'm saying?
pops in here.
You don't feel any sodas or anything?
And a soda. No, there's a soda. 2 pops and a soda. The only reason I'm saying that is because our last box, we did have 3 pops and a soda. This is 2 pops and a soda. I don't know if I feel better or worse at this point. Now.
Okay, I have 1, 2. I have 3 pops and a soda.
Yeah, that's okay. No, I don't.
Yeah,
feel
3
good.
pops and a soda. All right, so then
that's
I'll
the
start.
protectors.
I think they're all good.
No, remember last time?
That was all.
Oh, they were.
Yeah, mine are all protectors.
Okay, I feel bad again. Well, we got 2 pops, so I don't know if that's good or bad.
I don't know. I have I'm not even gonna say anything. I always end up jinxing myself, so I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. I'll start off since you have 3 items, I have 4.
3 of them. Yep.
All right. Elf or Paul down there, if one of you guys wants to keep track of whoa, I am way behind in my chat. I hope I'm not getting cold again. Sorry, guys. I'm the worst with reading the chat. Okay. I got my little pad here. I will keep track of value. So we'll pull out do we want to pull out the soda first or the pops?
Maybe we'll leave the soda because that could be the big swing item right there.
All right. All right. First pop out. Let me see if I got the back.
Oh, that was awesome.
That is not a bad pop.
No, that's not a bad pop. You want to hear something funny? You know what? If anybody actually, it's a coincidence that you're pulling that. I did not collect the turtles for the longest time because I thought I was going to have an impossible time getting the original 4. My 4 original turtles came from one of your mystery boxes.
I know. I watched that video.
Now I have almost the complete set. So I have you to thank for that.
That was, I think, the second mystery box run. Oh, hi. Hi, Peanut. You want to say hi?
Hi.
You gotta come here. They can't see you.
Hi.
You go. All right, back to bed. Go. Come on.
I want to be with you.
Okay. All right. I don't know why this is not scanning for me right now. Hold on.
I would say that's probably about 40 to 40.
Oh, 46.
Okay.
Oh, got that. All right.
I remember my turtles for some reason. I can't remember my age, but
So yeah, I believe that was either the second or third mystery box run where I put the entire set of turtles in one of the runs. And
I love that. Me and my son, I remember we opened it and that was a great one.
Pause really quick. I'm gonna get her butt back to bed and then we'll open. Hold on.
Come on, Rena.
So how's the chat doing? Who thinks that we are going to lose?
Me.
Do you really?
A little.
You don't feel confident?
Not a ton.
I don't either.
I mean, just a little. Well,
I kind of want to peek right
she
now.
has 3 pops. Okay.
Okay.
And
What's
one's
your
already
thought?
46. That's almost half already.
Well, she might only have 2 other ones that are.
Okay, sorry. I knew.
Strategy over here. We were trying to go grab we have a couple grails sitting over there.
No.
We didn't. The chat would have told on us. We were sure of it.
That would have been funny. I think one of the battles, the elf was here and it was down to the last pop and he took my ghost face off the shelf and threw it in the box. And I was like, No, you dummy. I'm going to pull my own signed ghost face out of this box.
It would have been bad
All
if it does have your name on it.
Well, no, but it's.
That
I've
would have
posted
been
so many
really
pictures.
suspicious.
That, right, yeah. Randomly pulled assigned to Jazzy Pop. All right, are you ready?
First pop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Go for it. I'm not peeking.
Steve Irwin. Oh. Not.
Oh.
We've got a few of these ones, but not,
Steve Irwin.
not with the yellow snake.
No,
There's
this is
so
the
many,
Funko Shop
aren't there?
one. Well, there's a Chase, there's a Common, and I believe there's this one. I think there's
And then
three.
the alligator, and then the normal one.
Yeah, one of
I
them's a
think.
Chase. I think there's three Steve Irwins. I feel like this might be.
Just got one of those.
This one's not crazy expensive, no?
Is this guaranteed value? Or like almost guaranteed?
Well, no, if you guys didn't get
Wow.
guaranteed value in the last one.
This is 47. I don't know how that's possible.
Really?
What do I know? I don't know all these pops. I mean, Steve
Well,
Irwin,
okay,
Funko
well-
Shop, 47. I'd rather have Donatello.
Take it.
Oh, gosh, I almost fell asleep.
All right, so I am losing by $1.
But we only have. How do we only have one pop? Is this?
Well,
is that
maybe
pop
it's
good?
more.
It's kind of freaking me out over there.
Maybe it's a grail. I don't. All right.
Or do they not do that anymore?
No, they'll do it.
Exactly.
Oh,
that's
that's
cute.
cute.
Winnie the Pooh.
I feel like we're in big, huge trouble right now.
You do?
Yeah.
I want you to be in trouble, but I feel like
What was the guaranteed value? Was it 90?
what was the minimum? Like, what did you pull in the first box you guys opened? You said
97.
you didn't. So maybe 90?
I would think it would be like 90. And I think he was valuing the sodas at like retail, I think is what he was doing with the sodas. So
Is this 20? This one didn't pull up the diamond. Hold on. There it is. 28. Okay.
oh, I'm hoping for a real commonish common for you next.
Comedy.
I mean, depending on your next pop.
Okay, Gabs.
Really?
Yeah, I feel very worried now.
There's tape on this. Hold on.
I hope we have the ice water.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not ready.
Narrator?
This used to have a lot of
Chase?
value.
Like how much? Like are you talking?
Oh, that did used to have a lot of value.
We had this one when it had a lot of value.
What is the number on that?
This one is 919. This is one of the cooler chases from Fight Club.
49.
Okay, so that's on.
Okay.
I mean, we did
So-
better than last. Well, kinda.
You want to? Yeah, okay. Okay, good. I hate when they show on Pop Price Guide like the picture of the pop and not the box.
Yeah. Yeah, the
So
only
always
good
like
thing with this is the common was completely different.
Her next pop.
It was the Brad Pitt character that I can't remember the name of.
All right, 49. Woo.
49.
All right, so I have to at least pull like a $20 pop out of here.
You gotta, and then the soda could just throw everything
It could.
right in the garbage.
Yeah.
Oh,
Miles Davis? Wow. They got a Miles Davis pop?
apparently.
I feel
This
like
is
that.
newer.
I was going to say it's got to be new. I don't think it's.
Oh, well, I had to say it. All right, so there's no price for this dude.
Oof.
Let me check Funko Shop just to. Yeah, nothing. What is. I'm not thrilled. Usually when it doesn't have a price, So we're gonna say retail. What do regular pops retail? So $12?
You could do
Like
12.
to 14.
If you want to do 15, I'm okay with that too.
Don't let
Listen,
her win.
it's coming down to the. It's going to come down to the soda.
Well, you
Yeah,
need to make this
I'm
more
trying to be
No,
nice.
we'll do 12. We'll do retail. That's as fair as it is. At very least, I mean, it's going to be 12. All right, so let's go over total values before we pull out this freaking soda. All right, you guys, 96
Okay.
and 86. Oh, you're $10 in the lead right now.
That's
I'm not feeling good.
Nice. Then it's all
the
over.
You know what? If it comes down to the chase, we open a ton of sodas.
What if they're both-
We've done really well with sodas, especially this year. My wife
we
just said
did-
no.
Say we did bad right now.
My wife just said jinx, and I was just going to say the same thing. I might have just jinxed it. Jazzy, I don't know if she collects a lot of sodas, if she pulls a lot of chases. This could be it, where we pulled a. Somebody made a Lions comment earlier, our Detroit Lions. This is what our Detroit Lions do. They're ahead. The game is over, and somehow they find a way to lose. Let's find a way to lose.
Stop it. You're not making this interesting.
What do you mean? It's very interesting.
Well, now you're not making it.
Anytime people don't have to watch me do the same thing over and over again, it's interesting. So, all right. It's you guys that
Okay.
are gonna pull.
You do it.
Here, I'll see what soda we have.
Wrong side.
Thank you. Okay, we got an Ash. His comment's not worth a lot. That I know.
Okay.
Gabs, you will.
You want to
I
take these scans?
done pretty well so far. You know what? I probably shouldn't have even
Oh.
touched it.
See, now you get the bad luck on it.
We actually could use the Ash chase.
That's your bad luck. All right, hold on. Let me see.
You want to do Pog or are you going to do? No, you could do the
No,
Pog.
I'm going back. Wait, what is the chase look like?
The chase is bloody. on Ash.
Oh, okay.
All right. So the opened common
It's a 10.
is 14,
Wow.
and the chase is 55.
That would be good.
That's 10,000, right?
Yes,
On the
10,000.
So 55 or 14.
This is the common.
It's just a common.
Oh my gosh.
You
this
have
could-
a
This could be. Oh.
you have a chance. This is actually a pretty cool soda though.
All right, so you guys have 110. You got your value back exactly, $110.
Okay. You know what? That's a win in our book.
I mean,
Always a win when you get your money back at least.
oh gosh, this is good.
Oh God! So I have to pull something
Or has to get,
Depending
like, a
on-
really
yeah.
good common.
at least $24 or better.
You need a chase.
So 24 common.
Because there's very few sodas that have a. I mean, unless it's a really limited. I mean, if you got a really limited soda, you got a chance.
I feel like this is where I do the worst when there's like random not Funko items. All right.
11.
11. Okay.
Well, okay, the common's
Had
not
a
worth a lot.
chase. No, it's like what, 12?
Actually, you know
I
what?
mean, if the chase isn't more than 24, I might not even open it.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah,
I
that's
would
true.
say
I mean,
it's got to be. Although the
is it?
11 is not super.
It's not popular,
No, it's not.
but I think it might be more.
How is the chase $13?
No, that ain't right. Listen. We
What's
can't.
the-
We can't go into what's the common say. There's no. That's not right.
It says like. I mean, it says both are 13, chase and common.
I find that
What?
very hard to believe.
I guess it's not popular, but I don't think it's that cheap.
Listen, I'm not trying to lose in any way, but it's got to be fair. Like we talked about this earlier too. We pulled a very cheap pop that I'm pretty sure was flipped. I will let you go to eBay and go off last sales. Because like Chase soda is never, there's no way. There's no way. I mean, I'd buy 20 of them if they were. Okay, well, I mean, you lost anyway then, I guess.
I did.
That's not, that's bad.
It is, you know what? It's at this point, it's like before I get ready for this battle, I need to just get the bucket ready.
Well, we got our bucket ready. Luke, do you want to dump it on me?
I mean, I'm definitely
Listen, I'm
never
doing it with you. I don't even. I don't care.
I'm not opposed to having company in getting cold.
I will get dumped on as well because, quite honestly, one, I don't care. Two, I don't know if I'm going to be in a situation where I get to get my water dumped on my head on YouTube again. And I would love for that to be out there forever for people to watch. So I don't care. I will join you.
If you want to join me, you can join. Are you sure though? Because I want to emphasize that you definitely don't have to. You will.
Listen, is any person that won before, have they passed on, or have they ever got their ice dumped? I would like to be the first one to. This is all about fun, and I enjoy. I know my son will enjoy it. I may hate it, but I'll do it. We did the ALS challenge. Honestly, back in the day, we did the ALS challenge as well. He got to dump the water on me. He was probably, I don't know, 7 years old at that point. So we'll just recreate that moment.
So, in case of anybody wondering, the score was 99 to 110. I lost by 11. It's always like such a low amount, too. It's never like $20, $30, $40. It's $5.
And you know what's absolutely horrible about what you just said? So we had 2 boxes. I did not. She picked which box we were going to do for the video and which box we were going to do here. So you get to blame her. It's 100% her fault because she picked the box. I didn't want to be any.
Oh my God, that's right.
We would have had 97. It would have been 97.99. Oh. Yeah, you did that.
I lost by 11 with 11. That was good.
Yeah.
I sure did.
I think we got 11 in our box too.
Wow.
But it was a comment.
All right, so you guys get to see 2 people dump buckets of ice water over their head. Thank you, Vince, for joining me. Always fun to have, misery loves company, as we know.
We'll do it.
All right, so I'm going to take you guys downstairs with me.
Now you switch over to the phone here. So I'll probably the best thing, I'll leave here, leave out of this one, and then I'll log into on the phone. That makes sense, right?
Yeah, that's fine. So I will shut you out and then just pop back in and I'll add you back in.
We'll pop in about 2 minutes here. We already got everything set up anyway. Why let good water go to waste?
Vince, you're amazing. All right, we will see you in a minute.
Sounds good.
How sweet. I don't get to do the bucket alone. What a good freaking sport. What a good winning sport also. While they're getting themselves ready, I am going to take just a minute to talk about the ALS fundraiser. Again, starting next week, I will be posting about all of the information, all of the raffle ticket information, kind of like the live schedule, all that good stuff. But May 11th, right here on my channel, I'm going to be going live for a couple hours. It's going to be a fairly long event kind of thing. And we are going to be raising money for ALS. And if you're not familiar with it or have no idea why or how the ice bucket correlates, people with ALS, it's very scary. ALS doesn't have any, you can have no family history. It can just happen to literally anybody at any time in their life. And basically the ice bucket, the feeling that you get, that shock from dumping the ice bucket over your head, that is supposed to represent the feeling that people with ALS have, in their muscles and in their nerves and, when they move, that kind of stuff. So it is a very scary thing. It is very painful from what I've read, obviously. And I mean, the scariest part about it is that it could happen to anybody. So we are going to be doing an entire fundraiser based on this. We are going to be having one big group of ice bucket dumps. I'm going to be having RVD on to chat with us, Art the Clown to chat with us, and we're going to be co-hosting this with Paul's Pops from Twisted. Most of you know who that is. But it is going to be so much fun. It's going to be, I mean, a couple hours of just a lot of chatting with a bunch of different people. And we're going to get to see some awesome people dump buckets of ice water over their head. So now I'm going to go get ready because I'm slacking. So I'm going to bring you guys downstairs with me. And we're going to do this. Hoomst. I always end up hearing myself every time I come downstairs. All right. We have so many pops in this house right now. It's might be crazy. I have been talking about this fundraiser for quite some time now. So I'm very excited. It's my first like social fundraiser. You know what I mean? Like doing it on social media and on the internet. I've hosted plenty of fundraisers outside social media, but you know. Try it here. All right. So you know the deal. We're going to be staring outside. Move that chair. But whenever they pop back in, I will be, you know, we'll get this started. I'm actually going to take you guys over here while I get the bucket ready. Oh yeah, getting used to the cold water, that too. What am I doing? Wrong cabinet. Uh-oh. I have to be using a different bucket here. It's probably enough practice. It is. All right, let me... Oh, I found it. All right. I'm actually going to mute my mic really quick while I get the ice in here so it's not that loud. No, I do not have an... No, I do not have an OnlyFans. That is... No. Paul, you can do a fundraiser for your OnlyFans though. All right, I'm gonna mute my camera really quick and I will be right back. All right. I mean, I have a thing underneath, so I'm really not worried about my shirt. But I am gonna go grab. Oh, there they are. I see you, kind of. I see a silhouette of Gabby.
No, not back to the right.
Oh, is that not Gabby?
Oh my god, wait.
It's on Gabby.
I know. Wait, they can't see you.
Oh, there you are.
Okay,
Well,
here,
now they
move
can
a little
see you.
closer to me, Gabs.
Hold on, turn it up so we can hear. Or not. It's not working.
Gabby, what are you doing?
Turn it up. Okay.
There you go.
There. Closer?
You're turning. There you go. Okay, they can see.
Look at this.
Okay, we're ready.
We're ready?
Scoop it up.
Can they hear anything?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm so ready for this.
Oh!
We're not
Wow.
1, 2, 3.
I guess not.
That was cold.
That. Oh. Oh.
That could
All
be
right, hold on. I'm trying to unblur my camera for some.
I've enjoyed it too.
thing. Hold on, guys. I will be right back in.
Okay. Here, let's go get back on.
Okay. Back in focus. There we go. That was awesome. You're such a good sport.
Well, I thought my son was gonna do like the 1, 2, 3,
He was just like.
but he could not wait for it. So
All right, let me get my bucket. It's gonna be my turn. Hold on.
Oh, I don't know how to use this camera either.
I know it's like backwards.
There wasn't enough water.
Look this way for a second.
All right, hold on, hold it up.
Here, I'm gonna go back to the base.
I think it's getting good enough.
No, you got me good
You were
enough.
pretty good.
You got me good enough.
I needed more water and more ice to make it better.
More water and more ice.
Actually, I did.
Hey, listen, I put a lot of water in my hair already.
That was not enough.
All right. We got our bucket. Well, pot, really. Got the towel. All right, Vince, I'm going to have you calm down. Whenever you're ready. Oh, no. Did we freeze?
It did freeze. Oh, there we go.
There you
We're
are.
kind of there stuff.
Oh, hold on. I'm going to take you. Okay, I added you
There we
guys.
go. Perfect.
All right. Oh, let me get thing out of my pockets. All right, here we go.
Your phone's
Ready when you are.
Go for it.
Oh my God. That was way more in my face than I don't think it's ever been.
I don't know if it's worse if you do it to yourself or if you have somebody else do it because you're like waiting for it.
Oh, that went in my eye and my nose.
Yeah, this one got my whole face. So,
That was cold.
man, actually, it went-
Usually my hair, Gabby as a girl, you know, with hair, you'll know. I mean, when I usually dump the bucket, my hair will like shield my face. It didn't do that this
not
time.
that bad. I mean, it's only like 30 something out right now, so it's pretty cold out here. Is it really? It's
Oh
40.
no, it's much
Well,
warmer
it's
here.
40, so I guess I'm being a little bit of a.
No, I mean, you know what? I found that it's wet socks are the worst.
Yeah.
It's better cold because you go outside and you get cold already, so it doesn't feel as much of a shock as when you go outside and it's warm. Oh man.
Yeah. No,
All
that
right.
water was cold. It was very cold.
What a good champ you are, Vince. Thank you so much for
Honestly,
joining me in that.
I didn't want to let anybody in the chat down. My son was way too excited to have that happen. Gabby felt bad, so I don't think she would have wanted to do it. So not a problem whatsoever.
All right. I have no idea why my camera is going in and out right now, but thank you guys so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you for
And
asking.
even more for joining me in the bucket, even when you didn't have to. That was fun. I am a blurry mess right now. There it is. I have no idea why my camera's going in and out. No, it's not. All right. That's pretty much it. Gabby, Vince, you guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Is there anything that you would like to tell everybody before we sign off and dry off?
I mean, all that I'd like to say is thanks for everybody coming out in the chat tonight. Always appreciate people hanging out. Thank you, Jesse, for inviting us. I knew we'd have fun doing this, so it was a good time. Did not disappoint. We do lives every Thursday night on YouTube on our Pop Force 1. If anybody has not checked us out before, definitely come over there and check us out tomorrow night. And we've got an auction this Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern on the Whatnot app if you guys want to check us out over there. We usually have a good time with those. Gabby will probably help out. My wife will be there for sure. My son, I'm not 100% sure about, but come out and hang out there as well. Other than that, it was fun.
Yes. Woo.
I'm actually glad we won and we lost. It's the best of both worlds.
There you go. You won and you did it just for the heck of it. I mean, I
Yep.
appreciate that so much. Nobody else has done that. Everybody's like, no, I don't get the bucket. Okay, cool. We're good.
Yes. No, I was expecting it anyway. We had everything ready. Let's just make it happen.
Well, I appreciate you guys so much. Be sure to check them out over on Whatnot. Check out their YouTube channel. They are so much fun to watch. The whole family is great. Some of the sweetest people that I've met in this community. But thank you guys again. And Vince, I hope you get dry and warm. And hopefully we will be able to do this again.
So anytime.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
Thank you. We'll see ya.
All right, guys. I'm going to go. That really just got all in my face. I am going to go and dry off. I'm unblurred, but still wet. So Ditto is always late to the party. That's okay. I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with us for another episode. That was super fun that Vince hopped on and did the bucket with me. What a great, good sport. You know what I mean? I would not be a good sport after how many buckets I've dumped over, but that was great. I'm going to go now, get changed, and I will see you guys. Friday, if you guys, hang out for the channel, watch the videos. But I will be back next Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern with Sidekick Inc. and Misa Pops. It's going to be another 3-way battle. And, my chances get a little better in those. So that's exciting. But I love you guys. And I will see you next week.